All right, just wanted to come on and do a quick live. Uh, this is my first cup of coffee, so give me a break here. But I want to go over the tropics with you because it is hurricane season, and we got a couple of suspects in the tropical Atlantic. So give me a couple seconds, and I'll be right back. Okay, so let's. It's about 5:47 in the afternoon here on the 19th of June. Okay, so I've been following this disturbance here off the coast of Africa for the past couple of days, and they just named it today. So let's take a look. Okay, so here we have, let's see here. See if I can blow this up a little bit. There's Bret, and this one here has about a 40 to 50% chance of forming, but I'm pretty sure it's going to kind of follow the same wake as Bret here. So I'll be surprised if this turns out to be at least a TD, tropical depression number 2, or a tropical storm in the next couple of days. But I'm going to focus right now on Bret. We got maximum sustained winds at 35 knots, 40 miles an hour, and the pressure's kind of. It looked a little bit better this morning when I got home, but it's definitely got a center of circulation to it. So pressure's at about 1,008 millibars located. These are the coordinates here. Basically sitting out here in the middle of the tropics, and it's surrounded by really nice, warm, muggy water right now. So it's definitely going to strengthen. So here's the cone. Let's see if that changed with me. Yes. So here's the what they do. Once it gets named, they'll set up a cone of probability here. And right now it's a storm. And by the Wednesday 2 a.m. it's still going to be a storm. But once it gets, into this warmer, less non-favorable climate here, it's probably going to strengthen to a 1 or a 2. So the Leeward Islands here are probably going to get like a Category 1, Category 2 storm here. And then once it gets into, the Caribbean here, it's going to kind of weaken a little bit. They might have some, I'll check some more maps here for you. But definitely is on a path to potentially, be a close enough hit here to Cuba, and we'll see what happens after that. So let me bring up a map here. this is all from the National Hurricane Center. I do want to go here to okay, the storm's forecast to strengthen and move across the Lesser Antilles as a hurricane on Thursday and Friday. To risk of flooding and heavy rainfall, hurricane force winds. Yeah, I got a beeline for the Lesser Antilles and Puerto Rico here. And this, this year's forecast winds here. So, but it's kind of early to, that's a broad statement from them, I think. So let's here. I'm gonna go show you the loop here. It's starting to get dark over there, so it's not ultimate. It was a lot better this morning. All right, so you can definitely see, here it is right here. Like I said earlier today, it looked, there's a center of circulation right in there somewhere, and it's wrapping itself around. You get outflow here. But it seems to be the center is kind of in here somewhere, so it's me encountering some shear here. Once I get to the other map, we'll be able to see what's going on. But you get your ridge of high pressure here, so this has got to go this way. It can't go that way, and it's a way the Cape Verde Islands are here, so you can't curve up here anymore because it's too south. So it's got to go this way here. But once it gets into here, they may be thinking it's going to get some westerlies here to break it up a little bit, but we'll see what happens. There's a front coming down here from, this is Florida. This is Africa here, Cape Verde Islands here. This is South America. But this is where they form. It's kind of early for these guys, but it's probably really nice and warm here, the water. So let's go here. I don't want that. So here's the water vapor. This gives you a little bit better idea of what things are doing here. I don't know what's going on with my computer. So this is the infrared. It's the upper level. So this is the higher resolution here, it's higher up. So you're definitely getting outflow here for sure. I mean, it doesn't look 100% formed yet, but it's, like I said, it's got plenty of time once it gets into this area here, because there's really nothing, there's no winds here to shear this. And then there's the other one here. I mean, this is like, waiting line of storms coming off the coast here. So right in here, you'll see the center of low pressure here. Maybe a little bit too south of that. But if you throw in the coordinates, it'll bring you right to it. Yeah, I don't think they fly in here yet. They have buoys out here to kind of get guesstimate. Once it gets closer, you know, they'll start flying into it. So these are all kind of buoy guesstimates here. It's a massive area of low pressure here in the central part of the United States here, just swirling and bringing up all these storms here. Seems to be the flow right now, which is why we've been getting so much rain. You can clearly see the ridge of high pressure here, so it can't go this way, and it's way too south to curve this way now. So this is the track. This is the way it's going to go. Wherever this sets up is where these go. You know, it's normally these storms are a little bit more north of this when they come off. So. Right, so I do want to get out of here. It'll be a quick one because it's not, you know, I just want to get people up. I've been following this for a couple of days. It was a tropical wave. What's today? Monday. So it was a tropical wave, I think on Saturday, maybe Friday morning. And I knew it had a pretty good chance to get moving here. So I want to get, I don't think that's the right one. Okay, so here we go. We got the sea surface temperatures right here. We'll do the anomaly loop first here. So I'm going to show you is the sea surface temperature anomaly map, where they kind of monitor the anomalies that are going on for the average temperature of the year, the ocean temps, I'm sorry. Like I said, this is my first coffee, so it's going to be rough. Okay, so here's Florida here, west coast of Africa here, and these are the anomalies. So zero anomaly here, but you're getting into more than warmer than normal here. This is the Western Antilles here. So our storm is kind of right in here somewhere. And obviously up in New England, it gets colder, but you do see some anomalies here. But this is ripe, you know, this is, so let's go back and start this. Okay, so this is, I think this is now. I think it's 24-hour loop, I think. So this was yesterday, I think. I'll play that again here. So here you got a 3 here, right here. So let's go back to the this is going to be the analysis here. Okay, so yeah, it's nice and warm here. The higher the number here, obviously, the warmer it is. You can tell where this is New England. Absolutely freezing. So it's, you know, there's the Gulf Stream here, so it's going to be nice and warm here. But once you start getting north, it gets colder and colder and colder and colder. Then you just freeze, literally freeze your ass off up here if you're in the water. But down in here, you know, if you don't get killed by a shark, it's nice and warm. And it's got some, we'll see. I'll have to track this because it looks like it's, you know, maybe they're thinking the front's going to drop down into here and shear some of that once it gets into the Caribbean here. So those are the sea surface temperatures here, and you know, you can tell it's nice and warm. You know, it's not cool, that's for sure. So, and I did see a couple of anomalies here. So it's normally not as warm here. So, and that's what these storms need. That's their fuel. The warmer ocean temps, you know, it just keeps fueling these things with warm, moist air, and it just continues to create, you know, but then again, of course, you have the high pressure too. So high pressure aloft, low pressure underneath, and it just circulates, and then you get so this was 16 2 days ago, but that's where the temperatures are at. I think they'll do that's pretty, you know, consistent here. 28, 28, 28, 28. It gets a little bit warmer down here. All right, so that's that. We'll go back to, let's see here. These things are so hard to read sometimes, but this is, I don't have the eyes for that yet this morning, so sorry about that, but I can go over that later. So I'll throw in the longitude and latitude here. So this is how I kind of track the movement. Just, you know, if, you know, frame by frame by frame by frame, you can tell where it's going to move in the longitude and latitude lines here. So you can kind of chart it as it works its way across. See this westerly flow here, that's probably what they're thinking. Once it gets over into here, you get more of a sheared environment here. So there you go. That's what I wanted to say. So I'll probably come back on tomorrow. I'll keep tracking this and keep an eye on it. So just want to come on, do a quick live, about 20 minutes. That's about it. So I'll go grab my second cup of coffee. Thanks for joining. If anybody did, like and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.